Merry Christmas, and just doing some quick makeup because we're going to be going and looking at Christmas lights, and nobody's going to see my makeup, but I just don't want to look half dead. But I'm using some Pharmacy VFX Pro Blur Primer. I went in with this all over my face. This is buttery smooth, and when you go in with this, if you go in with a downward motion, it helps to fill in those pores. And if you let it set for a little bit, it's best because it dries and your foundation will go on so much better if it's dry. So let it set for a minute before you start applying more foundation. Before you start applying your foundation, I'm going to go in with some CC cream today. I'm not doing my VFX Pro full coverage because, you know, like I said, nobody's really even going to see my makeup, but I do want to use something that is covering. And this CC cream, to be a medium coverage, has great coverage and it's buildable. So I'm going to go in with my foundation brush from Pharmacy. Going to brush some in. I need to clean this. Going to brush some in, and then I'll go back in with my Beauty Blender and I will take out those brush streaks that this brush is going to leave behind, because we don't want to add any lines or streaks or anything to our makeup. So let me brush some of this on, and then I'll hop back on and show you, and then I'll show you me, if I can talk, I will show you me putting the rest of it on with my Beauty Blender. Just going in with my Beauty Blender and patting this out a little bit. I did add a little bit more to my face, to my Beauty Blender, because I wanted it to be a little bit heavier coverage than just a thin layer that I was using. Like I said, it is buildable and a medium coverage, and to be a medium coverage, it does great. We were talking about primer a few minutes ago, and when you put primer on your face and you let it dry, it helps it to do its job. It fills in those pores the way it's supposed to, and just like if you're priming a wall and you're painting your wall with primer first and you let that dry, and if you go over your wall with your paint after that primer, it does so much better and it finishes so much better. The same with makeup. Your makeup will set better on your face after you have primed it. So now I'm going to go in, when I get this on, I'm going to go in with some pressed powders, my BB pressed powders, and I'll just use the little applicator that came with my pressed powders. And I'll be right back. Just going in with the translucent pressed powders to lighten and brighten my eye area. And I will blend this out a little bit because I like my eye area really bright and light. Light takes away, dark brings out. I want to take away any dark circles I may have. And I feel like that this helps. I love that product. If you need have any questions or need any links for anything, just let me know. Just added some of this Tarte Maracuja Juicy to my lips. I think that's all I'm going to go with today for my lips. I think I'm going to throw in some, just a bronzy shade on my eyes. I'll try to find my brush. Just a bronzy shade out of my Glam Up palette from Pharmacy. I'm going to go in with the shade Buff and just kind of do a back and forth windshield wiper motion with this shade, because I don't want to leave my eyes just completely without anything on them, but yet I don't want to go in and do a bunch of shadow. So this is my go-to if I'm in a hurry and I just want some color on my eyes that looks like you took the time and the effort to do a little bit of shadow, but you really are not. You're just adding in some of this bronzy shaded color. So simple, so easy. I just threw some of this Wet n Wild stick in the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten up those corners. Going in with my microfilling brow pen. I still haven't even done anything on my cheeks yet. I think I'm getting ahead of myself because I'm in such a hurry. But we'll fill in these brows a little bit. I need to pluck my brows and work on them. They are struggling right now. We're not going to worry about that today. Just going to fill them in a little bit. This gives you hair-like strokes. Such a handy little tool to use and quick. So I do not have the time to mess with my brows. But I don't want to leave them just plain either. So I'm going to go in now. I meant to throw some of that same shade that I was using on my eyelid underneath. And I forgot to. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to pinch this brush a little and add just a little bit up under, just to smoke it out a little and to add some warmth and color up under my eyes. I think I will even add some of this Dubai in with it because it's a little darker. That looks a little more orangey, and that's not what I'm going for. Now I'm going to add some of my Pharmacy Extra Last eye pencil. That one I need to throw away. It's done for. I'm going to add some up under my eye. And create just a small wing. I'm going to clean up that fallout here in just a second. I always do my cheeks first. So this is opposite. I don't know why I got in this order today. Doing eyes first. I'm going to go kind of help smoke that out a little bit. Take my finger and rub there. Going to do in my waterline up top. Okay, and we'll do some cheeks. I'm going to go in with the 3-in-1 palette and use this a darker shade for a little bit of bronzer. Just going to go up above that cheekbone a little and on it. I'm going to contour a little with this bronzer on my jawline. I'm going to go under on my chin, and remember, like I said before, dark takes away, light brings out. So I'm using this dark to kind of give me a better jawline and to kind of take away that excess chins I have going on. And we don't want a makeup line, and doing this does help too, not to have that makeup line that nobody wants. This will help you to have your makeup kind of blend together with your whole face. So I'm going to go with my E or my 3, go up above on my forehead. I like to look a little sun-kissed. That's my goal. I'm going to go a little on my nose. I'm not going to actually use my smaller side like I usually do. I'm going to take my blush brush and go in with blush from this same palette. When I have all this done, I'll come back and show you the end result because I am running out of time. This is our finished look. I went in with some Infinalash and some Seal Waterproof and just finished up my fallout with some more powders. And if you need anything, let me know. And you have a Merry Christmas. And I'll see you all probably tomorrow. Bye.